Here's something I've noticed over the years. The best leaders are usually the best learners. Years ago, I watched a documentary called Happy. There was one line in it that has stuck with me ever since. It said that no parenting book is going to make you a better parent, but being the kind of parent who cares enough to keep learning and improving, that probably will. I think leadership works the same way. Watching one leadership video won't make you a great leader. Reading one book won't either. But choosing to keep learning throughout your career, that can make all the difference. In fact, if you're watching this video, reading leadership books, listening to podcasts, asking for feedback, or looking for ways to improve, you're already demonstrating one of the qualities I admire most in great leaders. You're still learning, and that's important. Because your team doesn't need a perfect leader. They need a leader who's still growing. When your team sees you asking questions, seeking feedback, trying new ideas, admitting mistakes, and continuing to learn, you give them permission to do the same. You create a culture where growth becomes normal. Over the last several videos, we've talked about a lot of different tools to help your team develop. Remember, none of those tools are just for your team. They're for you too. Maybe your next step is finding a mentor. Maybe it's asking for feedback from peers or your leader. Maybe it's volunteering for a stretch assignment. Or maybe it's simply making time to listen to a podcast or take a class that helps you build a new skill. The opportunities are everywhere. The challenge usually isn't in finding them, it's in making time for them. One thing that's helped me is treating personal development like any other important meeting. Schedule it, protect the time. Even small investments made consistently over time can have a tremendous impact. And I'll leave you with this. Think about your toolbox. You wouldn't expect your team to keep using the same tools year after year while the work around them keeps changing. The same is true for us as leaders. The more we invest in ourselves, the more tools we have in our toolbox to serve the people who count on us. I'd love to hear from you. What's one way you're investing in your own growth right now? Because leadership isn't a destination, it's a practice. This has been part 15 of Building a High-Performing Team. My hope with this series has always been that these videos would give you practical tools to help you build stronger teams, develop great people, and enjoy the journey of leadership just a little more. But I hope if you remember just one thing from this series, it's that great leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about caring enough to keep learning. Thank you for learning alongside me. This may be the end of this series, but it's only the beginning of the conversation. I'll continue sharing practical leadership tools, ideas, and experiences right here, and I hope you'll join me. Until next time, wishing you the very best on your leadership journey.